What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, it's late Thursday evening, almost midnight here in Texas. We got breaking news out of Alaska. A plane has went down. A reported Bering Air Flight 459, that's the flight number, 459 supposedly. It's a Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. This is a crew of 10, the pilot included. This plane has went down over there near Nome, Alaska, coming from a place called Unalakleet to Nome. Said Nome is a city some 530 miles north of Anchorage, Alaska. They're presuming these people are dead. They don't know where this plane crashed at, but they're sending C-130s out there, the Coast Guard and other ships, to the area where they last got radio transmission. Now, it's an article up here, and I want to read it to you real fast. I mean, this just happened today, and this is a small plane. A lot of times, small planes, they don't get reported on. But I mean, a crew of 10 people, that's something to talk about. And it reads as follows. Let me read this to you real quick. It said a Bering Air flight carrying 10 people has disappeared from radar near Nome in Alaska, according to local officials. A search and rescue operation has been launched. Bering Air Flight 445, a Cessna 208B Grand Caravan, disappeared on Thursday afternoon while it was flying over the Bering Sea on a route from Unalakleet to Nome, a city some 530 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska. Alaska State Troopers said the missing plane was carrying 10 people, including 9 passengers and 1 pilot. The plane had taken off from Unalakleet at 2:37 p.m. and was last seen over the Norton Sound area of the Bering Sea at 3:16 p.m. According to public flight data. A search and rescue operation was launched at 4 o'clock p.m. We are currently responding to a report of a missing Bering Air Caravan. The Nome Volunteer Fire Department said we are conducting an active ground search from Nome and White Mountain and are gathering the most up-to-date information on the incident. The disappearance of the cause of the disappearance is currently unknown, but bad weather has been reported in the area. Due to weather and visibility, we are limited in our ability to conduct an aerial search at this time, the Nome Fire Department said. We ask the public to keep those who may be missing in their thoughts and prayers, but for safety reasons, please do not form independent search parties. The U.S. Coast Guard has sent a C-130 aircraft to search the area, while the U.S. Air Force is deploying air support from Elmendorf Air Force Base. The fire department confirmed in an update ground crews are actively searching the area. Guys, this plane's just falling out of the damn air. And you know, this is kind of scary because in 2 weeks I got to start flying and doing my regular tours of these court cases I got to do for this channel. You know, this is just the latest of what is out. You can expect the update tomorrow when I get on air. But I mean, it's just crazy how all of a sudden planes are crashing to each other on the tarmac. Military planes are hitting regular planes. Planes are just falling out the sky and landing on people in city streets. Something is obviously wrong. I mean, before you used to say, oh, it's a coincidence, but I mean, come on. Come on, something's going on here. These people are disappearing. My thing is this, I want to know who's on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Were they regular folk? You know, what was the business of them going wherever they was going? It sounded like it was a passenger jet. You know, in Alaska, they have smaller, transports moving people to and fro because Alaska don't have a huge population like that, like in the States. But still, man, I mean, come on. Maybe plane crashes crash all the time, but we not even seeing what's going on, or it's not being reported. But I found a video of a channel that's talking about it right now, and we'll leave on the I'll leave you a little bit of what they're talking about. And you can expect the update. Hopefully, some of these people survive, if not all of them, which is very slim in the airplane accident. So keep these people in your thoughts, like they said, in your prayers. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Check out this video.
Good evening, everybody. It is Steve Lookner with Agenda Free TV coming to you live with breaking news. A passenger plane carrying 9 passengers and 1 pilot has gone missing in Alaska. It was flying from Unalakleet, if I am pronouncing that right. I apologize if I am not, but I think it is Unalakleet, Alaska to Nome, Alaska. Supposed to be, as I understand it, about a 45-minute flight, and it never made it there. And there's a search and rescue operation going on right now. Now, certainly we hope that the plane can be found and that the people on board are okay. 10 people total, a pilot and 9 passengers. This was a Bering Air passenger plane, a Grand Cessna, I believe, well, it's a caravan. It's a Cessna caravan plane. I think I might have found the plane on Flight Radar 24, which says Cessna Grand Caravan EX plane. So we'll talk about this. But again, this plane is missing, and I know a lot of people in the chat are talking about this. There have been just in the last week, in the last 7 days, 2 fatal accidents. There was on January 31st, I believe it was. Wasn't that January 31st when the plane crash happened in D.C., and then with the plane and helicopter in D.C., and then on February 2nd, I think it was the Philadelphia fatal plane crash. Let me just double check those dates, but those were both fatal crashes, and those happened on January 31st. Oh no, I'm sorry. January 29th and January 31st were the 2 dates of those. So one was 8 days ago, and one was 6 days ago. Or 7 or 9, depending on whether you're counting this as the 7th or the 6th. But yeah, basically, roughly a week ago, there were 2 fatal air crashes. I've seen nothing reported so far to suggest this is connected to the other 2, but certainly that's something on a lot of people's mind lately. So let's talk about this. Again, this plane is missing, and it was reported missing, by the way, at 4 p.m. Alaska time, which was about 4 hours ago. It was reported missing, and it's supposed to be a fairly short flight. Okay, so let me show you here. This is from the Alaska Department of Public Safety. I believe B&O News originally found this post. I appreciate them finding it. Search and rescue overdue aircraft. Dispatch text. On February 6, 2025 at 4 p.m., about 4 hours ago, Alaska State Troopers were contacted by AKRCC in reference to an overdue aircraft. It was reported that a Bering Air caravan plane had gone missing while en route from Unalakleet to Nome with 9 passengers and 1 pilot on board. Search and rescue crews are working to get to the last known coordinates. Update to follow.